So in this video here, we're going to be doing a short review of the M1 Finance investing platform. Now, I already have done a review of this app on my channel, but that was a close to 20-minute review. And so maybe you don't have 20 minutes and you're looking to make a decision on whether or not the M1 Finance app is or is not for you. So we're going to make sure this video is a lot more concise, and we're going to get straight into the main points here of what makes M1 Finance unique and what ultimately makes this a brilliant investing platform. Now, most people out there, when they think of these free investing platforms, think of Robinhood because they are ultimately the most well-known commission-free trading platform. They kind of pioneered this new industry of the commission-free, stockbroker. But now there are a number of different worthy competitors, M1 Finance being one of them, and we're going to focus on what M1 Finance offers the investor that is above and beyond what you will find with Robinhood and other free stock trading apps out there. And at the end of this video, if you do decide that you want to sign up for an M1 Finance account, I do have a link down in the description below. It is an affiliate link. You guys don't have to use it if you don't want to. But that being said, let's get right into the review here and talk about the 5 biggest things you need to know about M1 Finance. Now, a lot of these features and benefits offered by M1 Finance are a bit difficult to explain, so I'm going to be using my crafts that I made here to better explain what M1 Finance is offering. And number one, we're starting off with fractional shares. M1 Finance is unique because it's allowing you to buy fractional shares of stocks like Amazon or General Electric, for example, rather than having to buy whole shares of these stocks. But you might not understand why exactly this is necessary, but the reason behind this is a stock like Amazon trades for around $1,500 per share, while a stock like General Electric trades for just $10 per share. So this becomes a problem for investors. If you're looking to invest a small amount of money in Amazon, you would ordinarily have to spend at least enough to buy one whole share of that stock. But M1 Finance allows you to own and purchase a fraction of a share of a stock like Amazon as little as 1/10,000th of a share. So instead of buying an entire share of a stock like Amazon, you can buy a fraction of a share free of charge through M1 Finance as little as 1/10,000th of a share. And this is ultimately going to make it easier to get into high barrier stocks like Amazon and allow you to build a more well-diversified and balanced portfolio. The second thing you have to understand about M1 Finance is that they are offering you what is called pie-based investing. So your portfolio is an investment pie within M1 Finance. So for example, we're looking at this small portfolio I've created, and we have some of my money in Amazon stock, some of it's in Microsoft and Apple, and then the Vanguard S&P 500 fund. And as you can see, 50% of my money is in Vanguard, 30% is Amazon, 10% is Microsoft, and 10% is Apple. And again, thanks to those fractional shares, I'm allowed to own a fraction of a share of Amazon and a fraction of a share of Microsoft and Apple, allowing me to have this well-diversified portfolio here of tech stocks, at a dollar value of just $100. Now, if you are not interested in building your own portfolio from scratch, which a lot of people aren't, you can take advantage of these M1 Finance Expert Pies, as you can see here. There are multiple different categories. There are general investing, specific plans for retirement, there are income earners, there are hedge fund followers, or there's also allocations of just stocks and bonds if you want to keep it simple. So let's go ahead and open hedge fund followers just to give you guys an example. You can replicate the strategies of Berkshire Hathaway or ICANN Capital, for example, without paying any fees to M1 Finance. That is one of the most brilliant parts of this platform, is everything you're seeing here being offered to you is being offered fee-free from M1 Finance. They do not charge any fees. And this is great too for retirement investors because they have specific plans for retirement where you can do a target date fund where you simply put in the year you are looking to retire, and you can invest in a portfolio specifically designed for that retirement goal. So for example, a 2060 retirement, you could choose between a 2060 aggressive, conservative, or moderate portfolio. And each one of these will share with you details about the holdings as well as the performance of each of these funds. So through M1 Finance, you can invest in one of these expert pies. They have over 80 of these, all kinds of different types of investments, or you can simply build your own portfolio from scratch containing up to 100 individual stocks or ETFs. Okay, so the third thing we need to understand here about M1 Finance is that they are offering what I would call a portfolio level DRIP or dividend reinvestment plan. Now, a lot of people may have no idea what a DRIP even is, so let's start off by explaining what that is. Well, stocks like Apple, for example, pay quarterly dividends, and Apple pays a quarterly dividend of 73 cents per share. So let's say, for example, you owned 1,000 shares of Apple. That means that you would be collecting a quarterly dividend payment of $730. Now, what do you want to do with that dividend payment? Some people collect it in cash and they receive a check in the mail, but other people decide to reinvest that back into the stock. That way you can own more Apple and ultimately experience more growth and earn more dividends in the future, allowing you to earn compound interest. So if you took that $730 dividend payment and reinvested it back into Apple stock that quarter, you would have an additional 4.2 shares of Apple, giving you a total of 1,004.2. This is what you call a stock level DRIP or dividend reinvestment plan. Now let's go ahead and explain what a portfolio level DRIP would look like with M1 Finance. And let's say, for example, you had a portfolio of 1,000 shares of AT&T and 1,000 shares of Apple. Well, in M1 Finance, your portfolio would look like this, where 85% of your money was in Apple and 15% was in AT&T. The reason behind that is Apple trades for around $170 per share, while AT&T trades for around $30 per share. So when those 1,000 shares of Apple pay out that same 73-cent dividend, you're going to have a $730 dividend payment being reinvested back into this portfolio. The difference being $620.50 is going to go into Apple and $109.50 is going to go into AT&T, because they're going to put 15% of that dividend into AT&T and 85% into Apple. This is the difference between a stock level dividend reinvestment plan and a portfolio level dividend reinvestment plan, where those dividends are going to be reinvested across the entire portfolio according to the allocations that you set. The fourth thing you have to understand about M1 Finance is that there are a lot of built-in automation features, and one of these is automated deposits on a regular basis. So if you wanted to add $100 a week or $100 a month to your M1 Finance account, you could easily do that. However, the other feature that is interesting here for M1 Finance is the feature of automated rebalancing, and this comes into effect when you are looking to add more money to your portfolio to balance it out back to where it should be. So let's say, for example, you started off here with a portfolio of 50% Apple stock and 50% Amazon stock. This is what it would look like on day one when you created that portfolio. But let's say 30 days later, you open up your M1 Finance account, you're looking to add more money to it, and you find that 46% of your money is in Apple and 54% is in Amazon. This is because stocks do not perform the same way at the same time, and you're going to experience this drift within your portfolio, and it's up to you to rebalance this portfolio in most cases. However, with M1 Finance, as you contribute more money to this portfolio, you can rebalance your portfolio, or you can simply log in and click a button to rebalance. However, you don't want to be overdoing it with the rebalancing, because that could be causing short-term capital gains within your account. But if you are rebalancing by adding more money to it, you wouldn't have to worry. So if, for example, you were to put another $100 into this account, you would see more of this going into Apple and less going into Amazon to get you back to that level of 50-50 and getting back to those baseline numbers you set up with your portfolio. And then number 5, the fifth thing worth mentioning here, is that M1 Finance offers retirement accounts. We already saw those when we opened up the app and I showed you guys those expert pies. You can invest in these target date funds or pretty much any M1 Finance investment through a retirement account. And the reason why this is such a big deal is because they are the only free brokerage account that I have come across that offers these retirement accounts at this point in time. Now, if you're looking to open an account with M1 Finance, there is a $100 minimum balance to open a traditional account or a joint account. And if you're looking to open up a retirement account, it is going to be a $500 minimum balance. Now, beyond that, there are no fees associated with M1 Finance. They don't charge any kind of asset management fee. There are no other strings attached or hoops you have to jump through. It is a very simple, easy to understand investing platform that is geared towards the long-term investor. Now, retirement accounts in and of itself is a topic for a completely different video. I actually just recently did a video on how you can become a tax-free millionaire by using a Roth IRA, which is one of the accounts offered by M1 Finance. So I'm going to link to that video down in the description below if you're looking to learn more. But anyways, guys, that's going to wrap up this video. Those are the 5 biggest things you need to know about M1 Finance. If you guys are interested in opening an account with them, like I said, I have an affiliate link down in the description below if you want to use it and help me out and support me for putting this video together. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video.